The James and Greg Show.
All right, I'm back again. I'm with the most interesting people, along with Ian Fox, our main man. Ian, what's going on?
Everything's beautiful. We're here to celebrate the 79th birthday of Mr. Bill Jones, celebrity photographer, and we got a lot of people from the community in the house, and we're waiting on Mr. Jones' arrival.
Now, these gentlemen I'm with, they're not just community guys. I got Arnold here.
Hey, how's it going?
And I got Mr. Roland Word here.
Happy birthday, Bill. Happy birthday to you, Bill.
Now,
this is Mr. Arnold Turner, who's also a renowned photographer in his own right.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Now, Mr. Turner, you quiet, but you loud at the same time, man. You a big-time photographer, huh?
I'm a photographer, but I'm here to celebrate Bill Jones' 79th birthday. He's been shooting 60, 50-something years, so I'm a freshman compared to Bill Jones, but I'm honored to be here.
Was Bill your mentor? I mean, was he somebody you looked up to? Because I understand he's shot or photographed just about everybody that's big, African-American especially.
Yes, he's a mentor. Here in Los Angeles, we call him the Godfather. We definitely looked up to him when I was coming up as a photographer. I was thumbing through magazines, Jet Magazine, Right On magazines, and I would always look and see who was the photographer, and you would see all these credits, Bill Jones, Bill Jones, Bill Jones. Bill Jones had like 3-page spreads in these magazines. I'm going like, who is Bill Jones? And finally had a chance to meet him when I came to California.
Now, it's a little beyond me, or above me, but what magazines are we talking about? Major magazines?
Major magazines, like, for us coming up, African-American magazines, like from Johnson Publishing, Jet Magazine, Ebony Magazine, Essence Magazine, and then teen magazines like Right On, Black Beat, Sister to Sister would always use Bill Jones pictures. So, things that we, came up looking at and reading. And to this day, Bill Jones has credits in magazines and newspapers around the world.
So what magazine do you work for?
I don't. I'm an independent photographer, but my photographs are syndicated. My pictures have been in a lot of magazines around the world.
Such as?
Such as Jet, Ebony, Essence, Rolling Stone, Time, People, Us Weekly, Boston Globe, New York Times, Billboard Magazines, my #1 client. Love Billboard Magazine.
Shout out to Billboard Magazine.
Black Beat, Black Radio Exclusive, Music Connection.
Arnold Turner, y'all. Arnold Turner.
Arnold Turner Archives.
Exactly. Hey, Roland Word. Now, hey, you the promoter's promoter, man. So you put this together. You got Arnold Turner here and Ian Fox. What do you bring to the table as far as photography is concerned?
Well, first of all, everybody came out because they wanted to be here. Yes, sir. Only thing we had to do is just to put the word out, say, hey, we're doing this thing for Bill. I want you to come and just support Bill and say happy birthday to Bill. So everybody just came out. As far as like promoting this, it's not even like a promotion. It's just like it's a love fest.
But I'm sure if you had the opportunity, you use Bill for all your photography work, right?
Oh, Bill has been very inspirational for the things I've done. I mean, Bill is he's the cream of the cream. He's the Bentley. He's the Rolls Royce of what he does. He's the best. Bill had this thing called the money shot. Bill is the money shot.
Now, Ian Fox is the money shot as far as I know. Where you fall? You number 3 to these two guys?
I'm in the mix.
You in the mix?
Listen, Arnold and Bill, to my knowledge, they do more of celebrity and high-end stuff. I'm a community photographer.
The community, y'all. The community.
Yeah, I do stuff local. Like Bill and I work with the same publication, and I wasn't trying to beat out Arnold and Bill for what they do. So I was blessed to find my own little niche, right? So I probably got as many shots of Mark Willie Thomas as he has of Jay-Z.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is that right there, Arnold?
Well, I don't ever do the math, but I have been very fortunate to photograph artists like Jay-Z. Yes, I have.
Are those,
but we photograph politicians, we photograph athletes, we photograph sports figures. And,
are these pictures, are they worth a lot of money? I don't know how it works. How does it work?
I don't know about a lot of money, but I know that every time I go out, you see me with the camera, I'm being paid to be there. So, but I don't have a value on my archives. I've never done that. I've never done that kind of research.
right, that's cool.
I do have a 20-year archive of celebrities, entertainers, and politicians.
Humble man, I like that. Humble brothers. I like that you three brothers come together. You found your niche. You didn't try to take his job or Bill's job. You were fortunate to have your own thing, the community do. And I like that because you got this all together. Y'all all collaborated, got Roland here. He does a lot of things in the city as well. So how are we going to come together for the next project?
We work together.
And then Roland has the access. Roland makes things happen. So when Roland speaks, we come out.
Roland, how you do that, man?
Well, it's called friendship. We all have friendship, and at the same time, it's community. We have family, and everybody support each other. So to make your thing happen, make my thing happen, we all make each other things happen. That's all.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, people. Well, we just made this interview happen, and Ian Fox, I gotta tell you, man, I appreciate you, man. And it's just so many different facets to you, man. You're a many-faceted brother, and I appreciate that. What y'all gotta tell the young folks out there that, I don't know, strive to be photographers and promoters?
Follow your dream. Follow your dream. Pursue what it is you want to be. It's like this. Once you find something that you enjoy doing, you never work another day in your life.
And you, Roland?
Well, be you. Do you. Always remember, be true to what you are. Be true to the craft, and be honest with yourself. That's all.
And last but not least, Arnold, what you got to say to the kids out there, or the young men as well?
For young men and women, if you want to be a photographer, I recommend that you take a course, that you go to school, that you study the camera and you understand what a camera does, and that you trust your creativity with your eyes sees. But the most important thing, I really feel that you need to go to school and learn the camera, learn what photography is, and to know that photography is a math game, it is a science, and you should know that to be able to use your creativity.
Well, you guys heard it on the James and Greg Show. And we love this. And we're always going to bring you the hottest, the most important people God's blessed. Thank you. Mentor to Mr. Ian Fox over here. And, you know, Bill, you're sitting in the middle of us right now. It's your 79th birthday. And Ian, I begged him to come over here, because Ian's life, I don't think, in this particular field of photography would exist without you. Ian talks about you tremendously and all the time, and I don't or didn't know who you were, and I'm just blown away of what you've done with your life in this business, this hard business, and as an African-American man. And you remain to keep doing it, and I've heard about things that have happened to you. When did you first pick up a camera, sir?
In the 50s.
The 50s, I definitely was not born. But, I mean, when you picked it up that one time, it was over, that was it? You never put it down?
No.
Incredible, incredible. And I guess that's how you become famous, super successful, is you take whatever God gives you and you make it the best you can make it, right?
Yeah.
Now, you've shot people like Muhammad Ali, Halle Berry, The Supremes, Diana Ross. Was that in Detroit?
No. In L.A.
So L.A. is your home?
I'm from Mansfield, Ohio.
Oh, Mansfield, the Midwest. I was born in Kansas. You're my neighbor. Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ian tells me that, you know, he was a part of the production of Penitentiary 1. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you know that Ian came to California from Detroit with aspirations to do what you're doing?
Yeah.
So, Ian, I got to ask you, man, when you did Penitentiary 1, I mean, that was a big movie, Leon Isaac Kennedy. I mean, did you feel you've captured...
Mafanaka.
And, yeah, well...
Mafanaka is the writer, producer, and director of that film.
Okay, now that's news to me as well. But I'm thinking that after doing such a big movie like that, did you feel that you've accomplished your dream, or at least following the footsteps of Bill? Did you feel that you had done that?
I did that film in 1978, and I was an actor primarily at that point, and I didn't really know about Bill Jones. I didn't know about Bill until after his debacle in about 95, 96. And that was through a young lady over here in the audience right now by the name of Marianne Jacobs. But what transpired is in the interim is that I went to work for a newspaper called the LA Watch Times. And Bill was the photographer for the newspaper. And I was a neophyte as a photographer. And they suggested that I follow Bill around to take over for him.
What a wonderful suggestion.
Right? And I was like, well, hell, I'm almost old as Bill. So I can't be following him around.
Bill, you believe that? Is he as old as you are?
No.
So he was definitely a neophyte.
Yeah.
Rookie. Anyway.
Yes, I was a rookie. But Bill's legacy and his mannerisms and the way I observed him handle the situation was definitely inspiring. Bill's 79. I'll be 70 in a couple of weeks. And I just want to say to anyone who's watching is that you are never too old to have a mentor. And Bill has provided me with a mentorship that goes beyond a lot of things that I perceive to happen to me in this business of photography. And I've learned a lot from him in terms of his mannerism, in terms of how he embraces people and people embraces him. And his smile is so infectious that it disarms people continuously, and they just like, whatever you want, Bill, you got it, right? So it's like that's been a very good leverage for me in terms of being successful as a photographer.
Excellent. You got to have an inviting smile. Magic Johnson used it and became a mogul. And Muhammad Ali used it, and he's been captured by you on film. So, and many others. Life magazine. You know, you said debacle in '95. That I heard a little bit about something that went down with you, causing some type of disability. But you've overcome that, Mr. Jones. I mean, I understand you were in a coma for quite a while. I mean, do you remember any of that?
No.
Which is a good thing, because that would probably be negative, so that's a good thing. But you're still here. When are you going to stop shooting pictures?
No. Never.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Never. Mr. Fox, you right there with him?
Amen, brother.
You never stop?
This is my retirement, being a photographer. I mean, like, no, I love it. Once you find something you enjoy doing, you never work another day in your life anyway. So I'm good with it. So
let me ask you, who was the most important picture that you've ever taken in your honest truth?
Muhammad Ali in Germany.
Ali in Germany. What happened?
I took a picture and he liked it and I give it to him.
You gave it to him, Bill. Ali was a millionaire then.
Yes.
But that's good, man. That's the kind of guy you are. So did he let you take other pictures after that?
Yes.
Amen. Did you put any of those pictures in the magazines?
Yes.
Now, a lot of the young guys don't understand that, just taking the picture is one step. How did you get the editorials and magazines to pick up on you or to get the knowledge of Bill Jones?
I worked for Ebony Jet magazine, and I freelanced for them for many years, and I submitted my pictures to them, and they used it.
And that had to be a mountain that was climbed at that time, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have done. I don't know, man. I would have had to look in the mirror and pinch myself. So after that, you were known, right?
Right.
And you haven't looked back, have you?
Yeah.
Now, Halle Berry's a big name. And when I saw that you take her picture, she actually runs to you on the red carpet?
Right.
Man, what if I ran to you? Would you take mine?
No. Denzel is my favorite actor.
Denzel Washington.
All right.
Now, you're taking a lot of pictures of him as well. How is he compared to Ali?
Ali's champ.
The greatest.
Right.
Mr. Fox, have you had the pleasure of taking pictures of these type of people?
Yes, I have. I've taken a few pictures of Denzel. I've taken a few pictures of Muhammad Ali. I've taken quite a few pictures. I picked up my first camera in 1970, but I've only been earning a living with it about 15 years. But yes, definitely so.
Now, I've seen that you've also taken pictures of Shaquille O'Neal. He's a good friend of yours, I would imagine. He runs to your camera as well?
Not really, but Shaquille's a nice guy, so he's very camera friendly. Most of the black actors are very friendly to the black press, and I think that's a plus. And I think Bill's presence as a photographer had a lot to do with the way that a lot of the entertainers embrace us, because he broke a lot of ground. There wasn't a lot of things going on for us news-wise or camera-wise before a gentleman like Mr. Bill Jones came up. Okay, so right now everybody loves Bill because they stop for him. He takes pictures, and one of the things like they always say is that they know when Bill Jones takes their pictures, that he would always get it placed in a magazine, and it would help add to their career. And they embrace him for that whole situation.
So you're like the Harriet Tubman of the photography world for the African American.
Yeah.
The Underground Railroad Bill Jones. That's his new name, y'all. I'm going to have to get that patented. So, yeah, that's good stuff, man, because I know that, looking for pictures in the 1940s with other documentaries that we've done, it's quite difficult to find black people in America's magazines, books, just their complete editorial archives. It's hard to find. So we love you for that, man. We love you for bringing our image to life. Bill Cosby's on your chest today. You're wearing his T-shirt. Did you ever take photographs of Mr. Cosby?
Yeah, of course.
He took that photo. What do you mean? Has he ever? You think
Well,
he
you
wearing
see,
somebody else's photo?
I only have to ask the right questions.
But listen, Mr. Gregory Glass,
Yes, sir.
we're gonna have to split because there's a lot going on tonight. So me and Bill Jones, we gotta go. We'll talk to you on the next go around. Have a blessed day. Everybody loves Bill Jones.
There you go, you guys. Like the comet they are. They come right through and burn their little fire, and then it's out, and they get rid of me. But that's all right. The James and Greg Show will be back, baby. Bill Jones, Ian Fox.
All right.
Gotta go.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Bill Jones. Happy birthday to you.
All right.
All right. There you have it.
All right.
That's all we do.
Baba.